Hello everyone, my name is Anthony Blackwell, and this summer I have been working for a mobile home moving company. When moving mobile homes, there can be several different tasks that are very tedious and testing, but there are also several different interesting components. Today I will explain how to move, do the layout, and secure a mobile home. When moving the mobile home, there are two pieces of machinery that are most commonly used. The first is called a remote tracks. The remote tracks connects to the tongue of the trailer and moves the home forward and backwards. The second piece of machinery is called a translift. This machine goes underneath the home, lifts it, and then moves the home side to side. Once you've put the home in the homeowner's desired location, you're then able to start the layout process. The layout consists of one full pad, 2 cinder blocks, and 1/2 pad every 7 foot of the home. Once you've done the layout, an individual is able to go underneath the home and drop the tires and axles. You're able to completely remove the tires and axles, making sure that the home is sitting completely on the translift and the remote tracks. After doing these steps, someone is able to go on the outer edge of the home and drill anchors. These anchors will be used to secure the home later. Now that you've drilled your anchors and dropped all of your tires and axles, you're then able to level your pads. Grab your full pad and level it with the frame and on the dirt. Once you've leveled your full pads, you're able to take a layer of Visqueen and run it over the top of the pads. This layer of Visqueen prevents moisture from going into the bottom of the home. Once you put your Visqueen on, you're able to stack your blocks. When stacking your blocks, make sure that your blocks are centered with your full pad as well as centered with your frame. Once you've stacked your blocks, and if you are in a flood zone, you do have to glue these blocks, but once you've stacked and or glued your blocks, you're then able to level your blocks. When leveling your blocks, make sure that your frame is completely level all the way across. Now that you have your blocks leveled and stacked, you're able to drop your pieces of machinery and set the house completely on your blocks. Now you're able to secure the house. To secure the home, there's a piece of strapping that comes from the frame called a frame tie, and a piece of strapping that comes from the outer edge of the home called a down. The frame tie and the down go to the anchors which you've previously drilled, and you use 2 tie-down bolts to fasten these pieces of strapping. Once you fasten all the strapping and made sure that your home is completely secure, you're able to tuck the tongue underneath the home and stake down the Visqueen. Once you stake down the Visqueen, drop your tongue, you'll take a final walk around, making sure that all of your strapping is completely tight and that your home is secured. Once you've done all of these steps, you have leveled, set, and done a mobile home. Moving mobile homes is testing and comes with several different challenges. With something new happening almost every day, it is a great occupation to teach different life skills. Thank you.